I've already taken the still photos of the vehicle with an emphasis on body panel alignment and maybe some of the cosmetic imperfections that I may have picked up. I'm going to go ahead and just do a walk around using the paint meter, and let's get those readings here. But just looking at the front area here, bumper looks good. The rubber here is decent. Lenses are in order. Just this one is cracked there, and then the fog light got some tape, and then it's cracked as well. It's decent. All right, fog light good. Lens is decent. Let's get some readings here from the top side. 9 or 8.5, 10, 7.5, 11, 11.5, 11.5, 8, and 8. Let's get a shot of the wheel well area. All right, and here we have some touch-up work done here. Outside tire 195 55 R15. Let's see here. Rims got some curb rash. Just look closely and let's see if we get a shot of the rotor and maybe the brake pad. All right, while I'm down here, just capture a side panel view. Just checking for cosmetic imperfections, waviness, dings, or dents. A little ding here. I see. I can see some paint flaws, shrinkage, and contaminants there. So definitely would need a respray. But so far, everything's looking solid. I'm not picking up any signs of rust, so that's good. Or I should say, body filler. I got probably some kind of alarm device there. Seals cracked, would need to be replaced. All right, the windshield looks decent. Let's get a shot of the dash. I know there's a glare on the screen, so it may be difficult to see, so I'll be looking at it from the inside. And I'm lucky enough for the gardeners to just start too, so I'm going to have that bit of a background noise there. I'll be checking the operation of the windshield wipers. Okay, let's see here. Moving on here, mirror nicely secured. Glass is in decent shape. Let's get some door readings, 3.5, 3, 3.5, 3. So far pretty solid. 3.5 glass. It's got the markings. Don't see any scratches there. Targa band. Don't see any damage other than the finish. The degradation of finish there. 8.5, 8.5, 10, 9. You can see where the paint's some shrinkage here, and then a crack there. Let's make sure. Okay, good. Still good, solid reading. 9. Okay, back window. You see this trim here. Looks like defroster lines don't see any damage there, so that's good. Let's get the rear shelf here, 12.5. Deck lid, 3.5, 4, 5.5, 4. Okay, cracked lens there. Okay, some more issues there, and then here along the reflector. Rubber's in decent shape. All right, more readings here. 6, 3, 6, 12.5, 13, 10, 12.5, 4.5, 4. Shot of the side panels again from the top side. All right, this area is prone to rust. I'm not seeing any here, so looks good. 13, 10, 10. Shot of the band, decent. Targa top material looks great shape. Some more markings there. Dot line trim, so you need some attention to the marking there, but I don't see any scratches or scuffs on the glass. Looks pretty clean. Door, and I got to open and close both doors too. I like to capture that on video, make sure they sound nice. And 5.5, 6.5, 6, 3. Here, just you just see the shrinkage in the paint here. All right, 3, 2.5. We got the glass on the left side. A view of the dash. I know it's got that glare again, but All right. And then the rubber here. And then let's get the front wheel. Some blemishes there. Tires. Let's get a shot of the wheel well. Okay. And then I'm gonna push back here. One final view, and then I still need to check the doors, see how they open and close. So doing the left door, typically just look for when the smooth doors, there's no swedge line to use as a reference here. So let's take a look here. Opens up nicely, nice and solid. Check for a drop, don't see it. Solid as it gets, beautiful. Let's do the right side. Same thing. We'll follow a trim line, and let's see how that opens and closes. Nice, solid. Very little effort in closing that, so rock solid. Looks good. This is my second time starting the vehicle. I just started it to move it outside in an open area from the parking lot, but on first cold startup, it fired right up. No abnormal noises. It sounds pretty tight. I also like to capture the startup here in the cabin area. With the view of the gauges. So here we go. Okay. Fuel, we're going to reading it there, just above half. Oil pressure full. I just checked the dipstick. Looked like that was consistent with what we're getting there. 204,892 is the odometer reading, and I'll keep an eye on the clock to see if that's working. But I'll stay quiet during this process here to see how it starts. We want to listen to how quickly it starts. Are there any abnormal noises from the starter? Is it hanging up, grinding, or any clunking noises at all? Let's see here. And before I forget you, just when I step on the clutch, still nice and springy. A little bit on the heavy side, but definitely not brittle like I've picked up on before. And it does have a high release point, so very responsive. But here we go. Let's see. Gear neutral, all right, and fire it up. That's as nice as it gets. Engine sounds absolutely beautiful right now. So the engine is warm, just around 500. I'm not going to rev it just yet. I'd like the engine to get a little warmer. But let's go ahead and go to the backside of the engine. Oh, and the brakes. I mean, it's nice. Right? No gap or play in there whatsoever. Feels nice and stiff. Here at the engine bay area, check the deck lid. The shocks support the weight of the panel. I even removed the air cleaner cover. I remember, I won't get into nostalgia, but these were notorious for blow-on air boxes, and so I checked to see if it had that bypass valve, and it does have it installed. So they're definitely an added plus. Here it looks like they'd used some tape here to mend that together. Looking pretty good there. Don't really see any signs of seepage on the top side. Looking good. Pulleys all in order. And there. And let's take a look here. I've already pulled the dipstick. Don't feel nothing, no blow by, no smoke. So that's pretty nice. Now that I'm back here. Very responsive. All right, I'm not seeing any smoke coming out of the tailpipe, so we're looking good there. So while I look at the rest of the vehicle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the engine run, right, and then see if anything changes, get it a proper operating temperature. Then I'll be looking at the interior and checking that out thoroughly. Do a short video on the road test. 5,000 RPM. 30 miles an hour, second gear, third, coming to a stop. Tires are kind of old because they're kind of bouncy, but other than that, I mean, everything feels tight. Suspension is real tight. Steering wheel's got a little bit of play. I know it's common for these bushings to go bad, but let me drop into second and then continue the road test. 70, and then coming to a stop again. gotta watch my speed limit. It's still illegal to speed even on road tests. That was good. Quick. That's about 60 miles an hour. I'd say the tires definitely need attention, but other than that, it's pretty solid. I'll go ahead and discontinue the video. Just doing a quick light check. I checked the low beams, high beams works, the fog lights work, the turn signals flashed. I got the flashers working right now. If I look at the back, checking the flashers there, looks like just the left side is not illuminating. Right side is blinking. License plate lights work, brake lights work. We checked that already, and then I've already got it in reverse. Let me just, and then we can see the instrument cluster lighting there. Okay, looks like the clock is working as well. And let's shut that off, and let's see if that left blinker is working. Yeah, so left blinker doesn't work on this. Left front does.